So good day. So today we're going to discuss all about the indicator diagram. So we'll discuss its types, its importance, and its procedures and other matters. So indicator diagram has four types. We have the draw card diagram, the power card diagram, the light spring diagram, and of course the compression diagram. And we will discuss it further as we go through the the discussion. So bear with us so that you can learn something about indicator diagram. So indicator diagram are used to assess the performance of each unit of the ship's main engine. It is based on the indicator diagram that the overall performance of the engine is assessed. So an indicator diagram are taken at regular intervals of time and matched with the ship's sea trial diagram to check if there is any significant performance or if there is any difference, because it is very important that the problem is rectified before starting the main engine so that we can prevent or we can avoid um, accidents and damages to the property and life. So it is very important. So now we will move on um, with the help of this diagram. So what this diagram can contribute. So with the help of this diagram, we can determine and interpret the following. We can interpret the compression pressure inside the cylinder, the peak pressure generated inside the cylinder, the actual power generated, the faulty combustion chamber parts, the worn out piston liners, the rings, etc. of the particular unit. We can also determine and interpret the faulty injection parts and the wrong fuel timing. So this is very important. And we can also determine and interpret the exhausting and scavenging process. So this is how the indicator diagram is important. So that's all for the introduction of the indicator diagram.
So for the procedure and preparation procedure for taking indicator diagram is first check the battery of the data acquisition unit and change charge if needed. Second is prepare the digital pressure indicator instrument and check all the wires sensor are visually okay. Then next is do proper PPE, especially high temperature gloves and eye protection for safety reason. Then keep the reading of all the relevant engine parameters. So it is very essential to have a prop to to check the parameters. Then ensure the ship and its engine is running at constant speed in open sea, and ensure the weather is calm. Use correct tool to open the indicator cock valve. Then connect the probe from incremental encoder to data acquisition unit. Then next, connect the pressure transducer probe to handheld data acquisition unit. Then next, carefully open the indicator cock of the cylinder from few seconds and blow out the cylinder. It is done to remove any stuck impurity or soot or other combustion particles inside the cock. Fix the pressure transducer unit on indicator cock and open the cock to register the cylinder data. Next is to repeat the procedure for all the cylinders after finishing the process. Disconnect the pressure transducer probe and probe and keep it aside for cooling it down. Then disconnect the incremental encoder probe from handheld data acquisition with acquisition unit, then fill the required data in the digital pressure indicator software and wait for result to be generated. So there are 4 types of indicator diagram that can be taken from the engine cylinder to know the condition and performance of the engine. So first is the power card. Cylinder power calculated from the area within the PV diagram in power card, and it indicates after burning present when card shape enlarged during the expansion stroke. So that is the power card. So in compression card naman, measurement of the compression pressure. So measurement of the compression pressure that is the power card. While in draw cards is the measurement of the compression pressure, then measurement of the point of injection. So dalawa ang draw card, ang measurement niya. So the light spring diagram, fouling of exhaust or scavenged gas flows. So the area indicator diagram is calculated by planimeter. It is a measuring instrument used to determine area of arbitrary two-dimensional shape. Then next is the mid-ordinate method. It is the method used to find the approximate area under the graph. So that is the two indicator diagram on how to calculate.
So next is the draw card diagram. So the draw card diagram is taken with the same indicator instrument with its drum 90 degrees out of phase with the piston movement. It gives us a better understanding of pressure variation within the cylinder. Thus it helps us differentiate between the compression pressure and peak pressure for the particular cylinder. So using the draw card diagram, we can get a clear indication of the faults in exhaust, injection, and exhaust systems. So even effects for improper settings of the indicator instruments are much clear in this diagram. So the area of this direct diagram gives us the mean indicated pressure or the total power produced for the system. So here in the draw card diagram, the pressure rises as the piston starts to move up. Now, the maximum pressure to which air pressure reaches before the start of the combustion process is called compression pressure. And this can be seen in the form of a small bulge in the diagram. Combustion starts and the pressure rises again and then falls gradually as the expansion and exhaust stroke starts to happen.
Good day, sir. I am Radin B. Calabia and I will be discussing the power card. So this type of diagram is taken to respect the total work done by the system during one complete revolution. It also helps us know of the peak pressure and damage or leakage of the fuel injector. So the total work done from the cylinder unit is obtained by calculating the total area of the PV diagram. So these power cards measure the cylinder power output of the engine, and the line is from from bottom, which is the compression, then it will rise up in the combustion process. Then if the pressure will expand, then it will go down again.
So, good day, sir. Good day, everyone. I am the person who been tasked to to discuss or to understand the one of the types of indicator diagram. So there are 4 types of indicator diagram that can be taken from the engine cylinder to know the condition and performance of the engine. So that is one of them are the light spring, which I will discuss to you. Which one I will discuss. So light spring, it says there that a light spring diagram is taken when there is suspected irregularity in the exhaust and inlet stroke. It is scales and enlarge the deviation and pressure enough to be visible. So the pressure changes during the scavenging and exhaust can be monitored and required changes are being done. Para palitin yung definition, ito lang. So the light spring is the one who find any fault line that occurs in the scavenging and exhaust processes. So siya yung light spring, siya yung nag-i-ensure or nagbibigay para maging mas magaan yung maganda yung compression at saka hindi hard yung pag-compress niya dahil nga light spring yung ginagamit natin. So pinapalit yung mga ginagamit sa iba is hard spring. So pinapalitan yan ng light spring. So as you can see in the diagram, didiscuss ko yan kung ano nangyayari sa light spring diagram. So, yun nga. Bakit yung light spring? Kasi light spring, parang binabawasan niya yung pag sa spring, yung mahirap ma-compress sa spring. So, ginagamitan natin siya ng light spring para mas efficient, then mas maganda madaling ma-compress. Yun, yung tama. At saka efficient. Kaya light spring yung ginagamit. So, dito naman tayo sa diagram. So, let's discuss naman sa light spring diagram na tayo. So, light spring diagram, as you can see, meron siyang exhaust, compression, scavenging, then, yun. So, dito, sa pressure, same lang dito sa pressure. So, pag punta na dito sa exhaust valve, so open na yan. Bababa na yung pressure drop. So, mangyayari na dyan is pressure drops. So, pag pressure drop yan, bababa yung cylinder, then may piston. So, naka-open na yung exhaust valve. So, pag open ng exhaust valve, automatic bababa na yung piston. And now of compression, expansion na dyan. So, pagbaba ng piston, pagbaba niya, so, nag-pressure drop na. Then, pag pressure drops, pag mabuksan na dito, pagbaba niya, pag maka-open na dito sa area, dito na area na before mag-loop, nakabukas na yung scavenge port. So, sa scavenge port, paglampas na ng piston, which is naka bottom dead center, dyan nabubukas yung scavenge port para matulak yung piston papuntang sa bottom dead center. So, pag nakababa na yung piston, so hindi na yun bababa kasi wala na, bottom dead center na siya. So, pag mag-scavenging na, pag open na diba yung port, scavenging. So, pag open, parang babanda dyan yung hangin sa piston, kaya parang magbabalik. Kaya nabubuo yung itong loop na to, which is yung tinatawag na natin na return loop. So, return loop. So, nagre-return yun. Babanda ba sa piston? Pagbanda ng piston, so ganyan, parang ganyan. So, yan. Then, pag naka-create na ng ng loop, pag akyat ulit dito na side, aakyat ulit yung piston, which is mag-close na yung port side, scavenging port. So, mag-close na yan. So, tataas na ulit yung pressure. So, dyan, punta na sa compression. So, same na ulit yung pressure. So, yun. Yun lang yung explanation ng light spring diagram. So, makikita dyan kung there is any fault line sa compression, then sa compression sa exhaust process and the scavenging process. Yun lang. So, yun. That's all.
Compression diagram. A compression diagram is used mainly to determine major faults in the unit while confirming the correct synchronization of the instrument with the piston movement at the same time. In the diagram, if the compression and compression diagram lines coincide, it means the instrument is correctly synchronized and working properly. The compression diagram gives us a clear picture of pressure change within the cylinder. So this helps us know better about the effects of valves and ports on cylinder pressure. The total height of the curve represents compression pressure, while a much lower compression curve is an indication of liner wear, leaky exhaust valves, worn out piston rings, or insufficient scavenge air. The process of taking the compression diagram is simple and is exactly like the power card diagram, but with the fuel injector shuts off.